Brad had to take an almost lethal amount of radiation exposure to do it, but he finally got out of Louisville. But now he's in the middle of nowhere with hardly any food, and he's almost out of gas. Stumbling into another radiation zone could kill him, but what choice does he have? Yes, indeed, Brad was able to just get out of Louisville. He unwittingly drove through a few radiation zones, and almost gave himself the lethal dose of radiation. He's definitely underestimated just how important this Geiger teller is. With that in mind, let's measure his body radiation. He's still queasy, he's still sick. He's taking iodine pills to reduce the level of radiation exposure, and every day he's got a daily chance of a complete cure. I think it's 50%, but that is not happening at the moment. Let me show you where we are on the map. Brad is just here, and that's the hotel that we escaped to, driving right through the center of Louisville all the way down here. At some point he unwittingly drove through a radiation zone. He thought whilst he was mobile in the car he wouldn't get too much, but he almost died. Now there's a radiation zone here, so they're sort of blocking Brad's way. He's got one can of food. The iodine pills are making him super hungry, but he's got to leave the safety of this house. He's got no food. He's got one can, and it's barely going to get him through the morning. So we've got no choice. We're going to keep this Geiger teller on so that we're alerted as soon as Brad gets into a radiation zone, because if that radiation level is 950 at the moment, if it stays over 1,000, then he's got a 5% chance of death, I think. Okay, so because there's barely any gas in that vehicle, we're going to have to go on foot. I was kind of hoping that there might be something. Can we build a spear? Yeah, let's make a spear. I just kind of hopeful there might be a can of gas, but no such luck. But we'll use this spear for a while. We got a zombie already. Well, we're gonna have to go just straight north on foot till we get to the road, and we're gonna try and get into a few locations, get some food. Okay, well, it has not taken Brad long to walk across the field. It is difficult to gauge. Nice. It is difficult to gauge just how far away things are when you're looking on the map, especially if you're traveling by foot. More of the same, please. Now, we've got some sort of music festival place here. You can see the high fence all around. There's maybe some houses nearby. There's definitely locations we can hopefully get into and find some food. Well, Brad was going to cut across the forest. He kind of doesn't want to. He wants to move away from this area because there's a lot of zombies in there, and eventually if he gets near the entrance they're all going to come pouring out. But as you can see, there's a couple of vehicles, so let's check them for gas. Well, that's almost cruel. We do have gas, but we've got an empty gas can. Now it'd be nice if we could need more than one gas can. That is amazing. That is a good start. We got some gas. Still have no idea where to drive to, but we got some gas. Ooh. And that is really lucky. But we've got a couple of houses up here, so we're going to clear the zombies, get inside, and hope we can find some food before Brad slowly starts to starve. Man, I love this spear. This spear's almost gone already. That's actually lasted longer than I thought it would. You know what? We're going to grab this hand fork. If things get really, really desperate, and I really hope they never ever do, but if things get really desperate, we can dig up some worms. Okay, well, would you look at this? This is amazing. That's 3 vehicles we come across, and they've all had gas, so we might need that second gas can after all. Okay, well this area is surprisingly quiet. Just a few handful of zombies. Now we're going to find any food. Come on. Oh, that is amazing. Just in one cabinet, all that food. Well, we're going to have to eat 2 of them now because Brad is very, very hungry. But that is amazing. That is an amazing find. If we could find that in a few more of these nearby houses, then Brad is okay for a couple of days. Okay, well this is another interesting little twist. We got the key for the taxi as well. Thought I heard footsteps outside. I did. Now let's go outside. Let's get the knife. Now, is that taxi going to be a better bet than the sports car we've got? Well, I'd say that yeah, it is. It started first time. The gas tank is nearly full. Wow, things... I mean, this is kind of feeling like a really lucky day for Brad. We can actually properly get on the road now rather than walk everywhere. But let's just check out this shed before we move on. Okay, well, we found another plank, so we're going to make another spear. We're in a bit of a precarious position at the moment. We don't have a lot of supplies. We've got few weapons. Until just a few minutes ago, we hardly had any food whatsoever. But things are starting to look up. Okay, well, Brad's checked the map, and there's 3, maybe 4 houses just a little up the way. We're going to go in on foot. We don't want to attract too much attention, but we're definitely going to come back for that taxi. That is Brad's new ride. Brad thought that he could see the road, and he thought that the houses would just be here, but it turns out that it is actually some warehouses. Now, we're in farming area. We're in the rural areas outside of town. Wouldn't it be amazing if there's still fresh food in there? A nice sack of potatoes would be very welcome. Okay, well, the front door is, the main entrance is locked up tight. Let's see if we can get in through a window. Now, it looks like this Geiger teller, it's going to be a problem, this radiation zone, if we don't find some batteries soon. We can take, well, is this a dead end? No. We can take batteries out of radios of cars, so maybe we should be doing that. Yeah, it's all rotten. We're 10 days in to this little escapade, so yeah, it's not a surprise. All rotten. Look at all of this food. All of this food here, all rotten. Okay, well, we've got more work for Brad to do. We haven't had any death screams. We've kind of actually almost forgotten that was a thing, if you can believe that. So as long as we don't have any death screams, Brad should be able to take care quite easily any of the small groups of zombies that are around. We're slowly running out of weapons. We've gone through that butterfly knife, we've gone through those spears. Can we repair this? We can. Let's do it. We got 2 rolls of duct tape. But one thing that will see us through is the trusty old crowbar. We've got a couple of levels in maintenance, got a couple of levels in long blunt. So this crowbar could potentially just take care of several hundred zombies before it breaks, and that is essential at this stage. Okay, so these are the 2 homes. You can see, ooh, look at this. Now that is interesting. We got some raiders. That is amazing. Now, there's actually about a dozen zombies just up there, so we need to fall back. We don't want to take on the whole group at once. Okay, now what is that they've got on their back? Is that a long metal pipe? I'm not sure. Oof, that was close. We're going to hopefully make use of this bag. Fill it up with lots of goodies. Okay, there's 1 down. There's 2. Oh yeah, of course we had to have a death scream now. It just looked like we were going to catch a break. So let's just, I don't know, let's wait it out. The noise of the death scream, it's how far it goes, how many zombies it attracts, it's random. So let's see what happens. Maybe we won't have to run. We'll definitely need to keep Brad's head on a swivel, because there could be zombies coming in from any and every direction in just a few minutes. But for now, he's going to stand his ground. He desperately needs to get into these homes, get some food. He's found 4 or 5 cans of food, but he's already eaten half of it. And that is another level in long blunt. Amazing. Okay, well that is that group expertly taken care of. It's just a matter of time to see how many more zombies come into the area. Here they come. They are coming. Brad's got a decision to make. Does he run? Does he stand his ground? And we've got, as you can see, just 5. I don't think there's going to be many more coming in. So as long as we don't get another death scream, we can clear this area, get in these homes, and hopefully get some food. Okay, well, here come the zombies. They certainly take their time, but here they come. So, again, it's just Brad felt like he had a little bit of luck for just a little bit of while, but his luck has run out. So we're going to have to bail. We did get some food, but there's too many zombies here to take on. We've got enough food for a few days. Let's see if we can travel back, get that taxi. You know what? Brad's not ready to give up yet. We've strung out the zombies, or at least we had done. Again, we are risking more death screams, but we really wanted to get into those homes. Maybe find some more food. We're pretty desperate, really. Although, of course, that's when the exertion kicks in. Got a decision here. Do we stay and fight? Let's see if we can take a few out before we get too tired. Okay, we're going to switch to the knife. That is going to help with his endurance. Oof, that was close. Definitely needs to get quicker at turning around. Oh, we can just get a couple to go down. It's just familiar though, isn't it? Just familiar problems all again. Okay, well again, Brad has not been too smart. It's only just realised, he's got chill pills. He can take control of the situation. There we go. We're starting to wear them down. So now we've got a chill pill done. Hopefully, Brad can be a little bit more effective and we can take care of this group. At the moment, he hasn't got much choice. Okay, finally got another one down. Butterfly knife is almost broken. There's another one. We're doing this. Brad can do this. Okay, well, Brad has won out again. Again, it was kind of seat of the pants stuff for a while. That was a big group of zombies, and that knife is already broken. But we found that military knife, which I think is actually even more effective. We're gonna actually, let's get the taxi, get this gas in, and then that will lighten Brad's load. Let's see if we can work our way back to those couple of homes before it gets too dark. Okay, well again, Brad has stumbled into a few zombies and he's also getting tired. You can see just how effective he's starting to become with this long blunt though. Takes them down in one shot and finishes them off time and time again. He's going to actually work his way back to those 2 vehicles that he saw. We're going to take out the radios and get those batteries. Okay, well Brad can't seem to catch a break at all. The zombies are coming just in their little dribs and drabs. If he gets another death scream now, it's going to get really tricky for him. Well, of course, somewhat predictably, there is, 6 zombies? Right between where Brad wants to be, where he wants to get to, what his aim is. We're going to have to take them out. We just get 2s and 3s and no more. Hopefully with Brad's knife skills, it should be fine. Okay, we're just absolutely braced for another death scream. Just really hope we don't get another one, please. Okay, well again, Brad is having to fight so hard just to survive, just to make any sort of progress. The zombies just keep coming, and again, Brad is putting his mark on the area. There's just dead zombies everywhere. Okay, so we finally made it. Wow. That car is trash. We're going to take the radio out. We finally made it to these two vehicles. We're going to get double bubble here. We're going to disassemble the radios so we can get some more valuable... Man, that was quick. Some more valuable electrical XP, but also it's very valuable batteries. Now, I've actually turned off the Geiger teller. So we've been in this area now already, and we know... Actually, let's just grab this gas can. We know that it is not a radiation zone. Let's grab the other battery from this van. Let's grab the taxi. Let's get back to that small little house that Brad's got in the middle of nowhere. Okay, well, Brad has made it back to his tiny, tiny little safe house. There's 3 zombies on their way, but it has been a productive day. It has been, dare I say, a successful day. Only 1 zombie death screen. We've upgraded our vehicle. We've got a lot of gas. We've managed to find enough food to keep us going. Hopefully we can get into those 2 other homes and maybe find 4 or 5 other cans. But man, Brad has got a big appetite. Okay, you can see that Brad is really tired, but he should be able to take out 3 zombies. Just please no death screams. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That beautiful jaw stab. Okay, let's get some sleep and we go again tomorrow. Okay, well, Brad has made it through another night undisturbed. He's in a somewhat precarious position. We're in a 1... This is the ground floor. So there's just this little glass pane protecting him. And I was expecting it to be a zombie on the other side when he opened that curtain then. It is raining. There is a storm, but it does not appear to be an anomalous storm, a deadly storm. Now, we're going to go back to those 2 houses where we had the death screen. We need to get some more food. There's 3 or 4 houses in this area. And if we're lucky, we could get enough food to last Brad a couple of days, and then we can start thinking about where to move on to next. I've already gone through that water. Okay, well, this is actually Brad's last can of food. So he found about 5 cans yesterday, and it's barely lasted him a day. So the first search for food for Brad is going to be pretty constant. But just before we go any further, let's have a smoke. Let's get the key in the ignition. We can finally have a smoke. Well, there we are. That is amazing. Brad is no longer nervous wreck or terrified. Apologies if you've been waiting for Brad to do that for absolutely ages. Let's make our way back to those 2 houses. One of them is quite a big 2-story. Maybe we could even find a hazmat suit. That would be immense. Okay, well, Brad is slowly working his way back to those 2 homes. He's come across a handful of zombies. Now, we just don't know how many zombies are going to be in the area as a result of that zombie death screen. It is possible we could get stuck in another zombie death screen loop where we get a zombie death screen. It brings in all the zombies into that one area. There's a lot of zombies. We take them out, we get another zombie death screen. Rinse and repeat. I really hope we don't have that. Okay, well, it kind of feels like Brad really means business today. Absolutely tore through those zombies. Let's hope there's not many more in the area. Okay, well, Brad's looked ahead. It does look pretty quiet. It does need to get in out of the rain. He's absolutely soaking. So let's get into this small house. There's definitely at least 1 zombie inside, and of course there's a big group of zombies right next door. Let's retreat back to this house. We need to get out of the rain. Okay, come on, Brad, let's make this quick. Getting wet. Okay, well, he's living up to my request. He is making it quick. Absolutely tearing through these zombies again. Okay, let's see if we can get inside. We don't want to get a cold right now. That would be tough to take. Can I hear a zombie? They can open the doors. Of course they can open the doors. Okay, well, this is This is where we're going to stand our ground, hopefully anyway. It's just a 3. We should be okay. There we go. Brad is absolutely tearing through these zombies. Now, we got any food? Ooh, okay, well, it was very much living hand to mouth, but that is amazing. It's another 3 bits of food. Let's fill up our water. Let's check upstairs. Okay, so that is this house thoroughly searched. We managed to find a bottle of vitamin pills and a bottle of beta blockers upstairs. No hazmat suit. Let's check out the little small house next door, and then there's actually another 3 houses just to the north. So if we can get into those today, we could actually start to build up a little bit of supply of food, which is crucial. Okay, there's a zombie banging somewhere. I guess they're in there. It's a bit of a tight space though. Don't think... Ooh, okay, let's take that battery. We've got a torch, right? So we've got 6 batteries. Let's take the battery from this one. I think 8 batteries. That's what we want to aim for. It looks like if we left the Geiger teller on all of the time, then that would 4 batteries would maybe last 2 days. Ooh, no food. No food. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're going to leave that zombie in that bathroom. No useful skill books. Okay, let's press north. I think we can actually turn on the Geiger teller now because we're kind of going into a new zone. Brad needs to be a lot smarter. He needs to be a lot more aware. Oh, we got another death scream. Why did we have to have another death scream now? Why? Okay, let's see if we can get into another house. Just get a little bit more food. Okay, well this time Brad is going to be a little bit smarter. He's going to take that chill pill again. He's going to try. We're going to try and stand our ground. This is exactly the same area where we've already had 1 death scream. So you'd like to think... That was nice. You'd like to think that there wouldn't be a massive amount of zombies, but I guess we're about to find out either way. Okay, well, Brad's been pushed all the way back to the road, turned off a Geiger teller. We've been in this area already. We know it's safe. We're slowly whittling down the numbers of zombies, but who knows how many more have moved into the area. Just constant battles. Okay, we're going to equip this rather fine looking police bag. We got a wood axe. The damage, it's very attractive, but it is heavy. But maybe we'll give that a try. Let's work our way back to where we were, see how bad it is. Okay, well again, the zombies keep coming. I just really hope we do not get another death scream. But I gotta say, I like this military knife. It is very, very effective. Okay, well this is something interesting. Got a shotgun. We got no shells. Well, it's got a couple in it. Okay, let's grab that. Could use that potentially as some sort of distraction technique. Okay, well I kind of feel if Brad can keep finding knives, then he's got a chance. He's got a chance. This crowbar's not lasting as long as I was expecting. We managed to find a hunting knife. That's close. And we've got a kitchen knife if things get really desperate as well. You can see there's still a lot of zombies in the area, a lot of work to do. But we're getting there. Brad's getting there. If he does some more of that, he'll get there in no time. Okay, well Brad slowly fought his way to another location. Some more buildings, some more homes that he can loot. Hopefully for some valuable food, because again he's kind of eating it as quickly as he's finding it. Oh, that zombie came out of that tree out of nowhere. Yeah, just 3 at the moment. Seems to be enough to panic Brad there, which is a surprise, I gotta say. Oof, that was close. Okay, well Brad was really making hard work of that. Again, no zombie death scream, fortunately. Still more work to do. Okay, so with that zombie, I think that is the area pretty much clear. We got 3 homes, but hopefully we can get some loot for all of that work. But of course, yeah, there's always another zombie. I really hope we can find a decent amount of food in these 3 homes, because again, we're just living hand to mouth at the moment. Okay, there we go. Another few valuable cans of food. And we're going to start disassembling every lamp that I see as well. See if we can get to that level 1 electrical. We've got 2 more homes here, but there is also on the map as well, by the look of it, one quite large home just a little bit further north as well. We've got the Geiger teller on, and there's no radiation warnings, so I think we're safe. Okay, well this could be quite fun. A cricket bat. It is in good condition. The damage is kind of a lot better than I was expecting. So it's kind of a variation on a baseball bat, I'm going to say. Ooh. If we get a few spare moments, we can maybe read that and that. That will help with Brad's stress, which is, you know, pretty much constant. Okay, so the last house in the area. Let's hope we can get some food. No useful skill books. Anything good? No. Well, that's not what I was hoping. That's not what I was expecting for. 2 houses and no food. But what it does have, Carpentry for Beginners, Volume 1. We had started reading it, but Brad had to leave it behind when he had to basically flee Louisville for his life. We've got a few more hours. We're entering into a new zone. So let's make this the norm. Let's make this a habit. Turn the Geiger teller on so we're aware as soon as Brad gets into the radiation zone. We've got 1 more large house further north. Okay, we've got to this house. It looks like it is a house under construction, but it's a little bit of a welcoming committee. So I guess this is just going to be an empty shell. We're not going to find anything here apart from zombies by the look of it. Yeah, nothing in there. That is disappointing. It's only 8:30. We've got a couple of hours of daylight. We've actually come really far north. Just to the east of here is the festival. There's a number of tents. I think there might be some food stalls. It's worth getting eyes on it just to see what the zombie numbers are like, see how bad they are. Maybe we'll be lucky. We can get in and loot the place. Okay, well there is, I don't know what it is really. Ooh. Now what do we have here? Now this is intriguing. We got a heavy duty battery in the back. So we could actually, got another battery, let's grab it. Valuable resource. There's no key. But this is why I want to get that ability to hotwire. So if we see a vehicle like this, we can just take it. Okay, well I hope that Brad is not pushing his luck. It is getting dark. He's quite a long way from his house. He's got a long walk ahead of him. But this is just an opportunity too good to pass up. Let's see if we can find a few morsels of food. Okay, well all of the food in these stores is rotten. But it doesn't look like there's many zombies around at all. So let's take the opportunity to search this whole place where we got the chance. Okay, well all of those stalls is fresh food, so it's all rotten. But what have we got here? What are these places? Sort of like interview rooms or something? Intriguing. These loot tables. I mean, oh I see, these are fairground things. Okay. I kind of feel like we're just gonna, it's too quiet. I feel like we're just gonna stumble into a massive group of zombies at any moment. Okay, well as it often is, I want to get in that tent and there's a group of zombies right in front. Brad is starting to get tired. Okay, well this is proving absolutely no problem for Brad. And those negative middles are really starting to stack up. We need to keep a close eye on that. But when you've killed as many zombies as he's had to kill, it's just inevitable. You get good at it. Okay, it looks like there could actually be potentially absolute gold mine. Man, it is dark in here, but yes. Oh yes, we got a gas mask filter. That is massive. We're getting a lot more loot. Ooh, this is amazing. Let's just grab all of this. I think we need cotton balls to make an improvised gas filter, but we've now got two filters. We can make, we can get a gas mask working again. Man, it's dark. I'm getting twitchy. Let's get out of here. Okay, I feel like I'm pushing it too much. We've got the other road there, and there's a big group of zombies. It's time to disappear. Brad is just getting more and more tired. Okay, well, of course, there has to be... I mean, there's not many zombies, but there has to be a few zombies right where Brad's trying to get to. And we just got the one. Let's just walk them away. We can walk faster than a zombie. Always remember that. Hopefully we won't attract the attention of too many. Ooh, we've got some nice looking vehicles here. Let's see if we can work our way back. It's a long walk. Hopefully we won't find many zombies ahead of us, because hopefully Brad's killed them all. Okay, but it really has been a long walk. Brad is very tired. He's hungry, but he's going to have to get used to being hungry all of the time. But for once, he's got back home, and there's another group of zombies standing right outside, which I think might be a first for this whole series so far. He's getting a smoke. He's deserved it. But this has been a couple of days of consolidation after the near-death experience of just managing to escape out of Louisville. This is exactly what he needed, and he's come up on the deal. We got a better car, it's full of gas, we got a few bits of food, some valuable medical supplies. We've started to build up those loot supplies again, but again, food is a problem, and Brad has pretty much searched the whole area. It's time for him to move on, but the problem is, where does he go to? That is an adventure for the next episode. Smash that like button, comment, sub if you haven't already. If you've stumbled across Chuck Miller Plays and you enjoyed what you've been watching, please do sub. It really helps me out. And I hope that you will hit that notification bell, keep up to date with the rest of this series. But for now, that is all. Peace.